Hi, Terrell here. I'm going to be partying out this car probably later on today, but I figured I'd throw some content on here. I'm going to make a quick in-car video on the way home right now. This is going to be titled something like 5 Things I Love and Hate About This Legacy GT. Haven't done a Subaru video like this, so I figured let's just try it while I'm driving. Come up with things off the top of my head that I do and don't like about the car. The first thing I do not like about this car is the positioning of the temperature and miles till empty, or I guess clock. See how you can't see it right now? The positioning is terrible. If I'm driving in the daytime, you can't see at all. You can tell me right now what the temperature is or the miles to empty. Let me know. I can't see anything. When it gets dark, you can see it fine. When I'm just cruising, I cannot see it whatsoever right now. When it gets darker, the lighting on this thing doesn't seem to change whatsoever. It does say 80 miles to empty and it's like noon, but I can't see it at all. The angle of this thing is terrible. It's kind of sucks with the sun right on top of it. The first thing I love about this car is even though it doesn't sell very well, I like the fact that people don't think this thing is fast. It's a Legacy GT, so it looks like a grandma car kind of, and it's kind of a cool thing. Not really sleeper, but just people don't expect you to all of a sudden pull up and you have 350 horsepower or whatever you have. I like that about the car. It does give it a sleek. It's still quick, but it doesn't look fast. It doesn't attract cops' attention. Next thing I hate about this car, and it may be only an 05 Legacy GT thing, but the steering wheel has no controls. And maybe you like that, but I don't. I don't like that at all. It drives me nuts. When I go to turn the volume up, I gotta be lazy. And press with my left fingers while I'm driving, go up or down the volume or change channel. I can't do that. I gotta reach all the way down to here, to this radio, and turn the actual knob. Or change it by that knob over there to go up or down on channels. This is a little inconvenience that Subaru made. I don't know if it's just this trim, but I don't like that. I wish that it had controls on the steering wheel to go up and down. It just makes things a lot easier. Even cruise control, you have to go to an actual button off the side of the steering wheel. It's not directly on it. I wish it was on it, to be honest. Alright, next thing I love about this car is the armrest area. It's actually pretty decently comfy. I'm going to try to get a clip here without wrecking my car. Alright, let's see if we can do this here. So if I'm cruising on the highway, my arm is down here like this. Really not bad. It's comfy, not too high, not too low, and it doesn't cover the cup holders. I enjoy the driving aspect of this car. It drives smooth, but it's comfy to sit in as far as with your arms, one side in there and one side on the door. They're not too high, not too low. They did good. She looks like that. Cup holder's right there, not really in the way. Got the arm e-brake right there. All right. Next thing I hate about this car is how actually uncomfy it is to sit in, because this thing has the leather seats, and it's like over time they've stretched, and you no longer sit in them. Now, I'm only 135 pounds, 140 sometimes, depending on what time of day it is. But these seats are terrible. I feel like I'm floating. I'm not sitting in a seat. I'm just sitting on top of a seat. Like, it's not... I like a nice STI seat where you kind of feel like you're, if something happens, you're sitting in the seat. These don't. You feel very, very, very floaty. It could just because it's the leather, and it's a black leather. Over time, maybe it sat in the sun and stretched, but I still don't like that whatsoever. I guess that's the third thing, I think. Whatever. I'll look back and see what this item is, but it's the second or third thing I don't like about this car. I do like, however, that they did dual climate control in 2005 on this car. So if I'm hot and she's cold, or I'm cold and she's hot, we can do different climates. Really pretty smart for this year. I like that. It also does have heated seats and a sunroof, but this is just, it's a nice thing. Having dual climate is a very thoughtful thing they could do. The next thing I don't like about this car, some models have like a navigation screen, but this does not. It just has a random cubby up here, and this one has boost gauges, boost and AFR gauge in it. But if you didn't have those in it, it just has tiny cubby. For what reason? I have no idea. Why would you make a cubby up there for no reason? To put a key? It just, to me, it's very, very small and inconvenient. There's not much room at all back there. It's like right there. That's it. There's just no room. I don't know why you would have that there. Now, yes, there is a little plate there that holds the 2 gauges in, so there's a little bit more room back there. But to me, it just seems kind of pointless. Like, make it bigger or don't make a hole there at all. Or like a bigger clock or something. Or navigation unit, make it standard, Can't be that much more expensive to make a navigation navigation unit for all of these cars. The next thing I don't like, and this is just because I don't have OCD, but I don't like, so the little red gauges are okay, they're kind of cute, but the left far one for heat is like a half circle. The right one for gas is also a half circle, or a little more than half. Kind of cool, but the mile per hour is a full circle, but the RPMs is like a weird quarter circle cutoff. Why not just make 2 full circles? To me, that just would make more sense. I know the RPM stops right there, but it would be nice if there was a full circle and a full circle there. To me, it seems like it would look better to me. The next thing I do like about this car is this next clip I'll show you. The sounds of the car. Obviously, it is modded, so it's not like it's factory like this, but you'll just see if I can get this to come out on video and show you what the sounds are like. Here's a little video in car with the windows down. So the windows up. I think I maybe have covered 5 things I don't like. However, there are 2 things I do like about this car. You just saw the first one, of course. The sound is great. It is obviously modded, but it's still the fact that this car, looking like it is, can still make some good power and sounds good like it is. But the last thing I guess I should say is the interior room. I got plenty of room down here to drive. Passenger seat got a lot of room, and the back seats have quite a bit of room as well. It really isn't a bad car for. Yeah, I mean, over my shoulder even, you can see a fair amount of room in the back seats. They're not heated, but they're nice, black leather, no tears, and looks half decent in here. It's not stock, obviously, it's a 6-speed, but I'm cruising at about 70, at about 3,000 RPM. It's 05 STI 6-speed. It gives you a perspective of how these things cruise. Look at that, nice 14s. A little higher RPM if you were to go 80, but not too bad cruising. Random clip there, sorry about that, but thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm gonna park this car out now. I just want to make one last quick video on here, and hope you enjoyed. Have a good Sunday.